why, how, and what? Perhaps most of us grows with our questions. Some never finds the answer, while others settles in the conclusion of box human reasonings to maintain control of our logical perceptions. We are all trying to understand something that can never be understood, because it means crossing over the capacity of our minds. Experience. It gives us the reality that words only could try to comprehend. So instead, there are those people who do find the answer to their questions by growing their questions. Because after they have seen too much, tasted new flavors of life, and experienced a deeper well in the meaning of life, it simply becomes too late to go back. Suddenly, all of what men once questioned becomes their very breathing reality without a shadow of a doubt, which is the testimony of the existence of something we all thought died with history: the Holy Spirit. I grew up as a PK, or the pastor's kid. I get it. I know the scriptures they threw at me as well, but it only made me run further from him rather than closer to him. It was either I became a good girl and be saved, or I rebel and go to hell. But something more caused me to believe your existence is real, Father. Despite the evolution they taught me in biology in grade 10, it was your presence and love that chased me from the day I was conceived in my mother's womb. I remember your voice when you first answered my question, "I have a plan for your life," in age 4. It was your presence who lifted my chin and told me tomorrow is a brighter day when I was alone with a knife on my neck at age 5. I always wonder how I am alive today when I cross the street at age 3, chasing after my dad across the street, and an over-speeding cop's jeep were to run over my tiny body, except it stopped. As if you froze time in the perfect second when my father yelled the name, Jesus, Jesus. And only an inch was separating my face with its bumper. When I lay my hands on people, who causes them to cry and see you through my eyes? How about the unexplainable miracles that I witnessed through the walk of my friends when they walk like Jesus on earth? As they lay their hands on the sick, the cripples run, the bondage is set free, arms grow, and cancer flees. Remember God when you redeemed my parents' marriage? Remember God when you helped me forgive the man who murdered my grandpa? Remember God when you hugged me and called me your bride? Remember God when you purified my life after being assaulted by a man in my life? Remember when you saved me for the 100th time, Father, when I knew I was going to kill myself for all the assault the enemy has brought to my life? Remember, God, that in the midst of all hopelessness and darkness, you redeemed me. You gave me new hopes, new dreams, new memories, new future, and new promises to look to. That all of these would never be meant for my breaking, and instead all for my making. After all that, how then could you dare to question my papa's existence, when he was in every sentence of my story? Perhaps the same presence of Papa is in your story as well. Maybe you just need to read closer. It's simple. Just believe and experience. You'll never be the same again.